1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Mic check, mic check.
And now, the starting lineup for today's homesteading Farmington Lady Cardinals.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we believe that we were having audio issues, but I think we have those fixed.
They're not fixed. Yeah, they're fixed. And we're back. My bad, guys. I kind of second-guessed ourselves. I guess we just had to switch around some mic inputs real quick. I think we're back. Bunge just gave me the thumbs up, so that's good. I sadly didn't get the Hillbillies starting roster, but it doesn't really matter at this point. We're getting the Lady Cardinals starting roster right now. But we're about to have some exciting basketball go underway. That's Alexis Roach right there, number 14. Right there, right now on the court, you have 23, Trinity Johnson, number 4, Madison Pence, and number 22, McKenna Van Zandt, and lastly, number 33, Joelle Tidwell. And they're going to turn the lights back on here in Morrilton. And we're about to have the tip-off.
And for those that didn't get the last part at the start, Ozark right now is 14 and 15, 5 and 7 in conference.
And we apologize for Ori's little echo right there, but it's better than the one we had him in before.
Yeah.
Looks like Alexis Roach is going to take the tip against number 10. I'll try to get their names here in a minute. Cardinals will win that tip, so McKenna Van Zandt will walk it up over to Tidwell. Corner to Van Zandt. Van Zandt's guarded by number 12 over to Roach, the corner to Pence. There's a few Cardinal fans that made the trip here to Morrilton today. Pence in the corner with a 3, and it's good. So the Cardinals get the first 3 points of the game here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I think it's important that the Lady Cardinals come out and kind of impose their will offensively and also defensively. So we're going to see what happens. Hopefully we see more of that first possession.
McKenna Van Zandt's going to get that steal. She's going to go in for the fast break. Does it up. Tidwell gets the layup back out to Johnson. She's going to go for the 3. And it goes off the back of the rim. So Ozark's going to get the rebound. They're going to call a foul. It'll be on number 33, Joelle Tidwell. Hillbilly's going to inbound the ball. Number 3 is guarded by McKenna Van Zandt. Across the half-court line, number 21. She gives it over to 14. Cross-court pass to 10. She's going to take the 3, and it's no good off the front of the rim, but they get their own rebound.
Yeah, that would have been a good possession, but we just got to box out and get those defensive rebounds. You got to limit your second and third chance points. Ozark passing it around right now. They're looking for a shot. Can't quite find it. Lady Cardinals playing good defense so far. Yeah, it looks like right now, as far as crowds go, Ozark has a slightly larger crowd than we are, but like Brody said, lots of Lady Cardinal fans that have come out all the way to Morrilton to support. We appreciate you guys.
I'm really liking Morrilton's setup they got here. They have 2 big screens here.
Yeah, I'll say it's probably the nicest gym we've been in all year.
On 2 ends of the court, so we got a good view from 2 angles.
Yeah.
That first free throw makes a loud bounce off the front of the rim. Cards still up 3-0 with about 6 minutes left here in the first. She gets that second one, so she'll go 1 for 1 with the free throws. Van Zandt's going to take it across the timeline. She's going to get over to Tidwell at the top. Inside to Alexis Roach, back out to Van Zandt. Tidwell's going to drive in. Johnson in the corner looks for the 3. back over the corner at a pinch. She looks for the three again. Cards really passing the ball around right now. And Johnson will take the three, but it's no good.
Yeah, that was a good. Normally that's pretty clean from that range. I think she rushed a little bit, though, because obviously she had a hand on her face and wanted to get it off before it could be blocked. But Lady Cardinals get the rebound.
Tidwell takes a mid-range. It's in and out. And I think they're going to get the over the back by Alexis Roach.
Yeah, although she probably would have got the rebound, you just can't go up over someone's shoulders like that. And the ref was kind of right there, so he made that an easy call.
Cards in the press right now. Alexis Roach tips that ball, but it's going to go out of bounds and go back to Ozark.
Sometimes it's not always about just tipping the ball and stealing it every time and committing a lot of turnovers. Sometimes it's just about, getting the tiny tips, even if you don't get it back, and just kind of disrupting their offensive flow.
Number 3's got the ball. She's guarded by Roach. Back out. Going to shoot that three. It's off the back of the rim, and Tidwell gets the rebound. Pitts in the corner. She's going to take a three, and it's no good. In and out for the Cardinals. Ozark gets the rebound. Number 3 is going to take it across the timeline. She's guarded by Van Zandt back at the top. Number 14 at the top, guarded by Van Zandt over in the corner to 21. They go inside to number 14. She's guarded by Van Zandt, and that two bucket is good, so it'll be all tied up.
Trinity Johnson pass it over to McKenna. That three is no good. Lady Hillbillies are going to get the rebound.
And I think Buns is going to hook me up with some rosters.
Shout out
in a couple seconds. Inside to number 12. She's guarded by Pence. She's going to go in for the shot. It's no good, but a Cardinal touched it last.
Yeah, it looks like it might have been Tidwell or another one. I think Tidwell was the closest.
Ozark's going to inbound the ball. She's going to get it to number 10, guarded by Tidwell. Inside, stolen by Roach. She gets fouled by number 14. So the Cards are going to keep the ball for this one.
Yeah, that'll be Lady Hillbillies' first foul of the game. Right now, we're sitting at 3. They're sitting at 1. I wonder if that'll be as big as an effect as it was, say, the Berryville game or the Harrison game.
Correction, Dallas. It's tied up 3-3.
No, the fouls. The fouls are 3-1.
Oh, well, she would have made that a little bit more clear.
Tidwell passes it inside to Roach. Gets it in for the 2. Lady Cardinals are up 5-3 with about 3:12 left in the first quarter. And Lady Hillbilly, number 14, stepped out of bounds. They're going to say there was no blocking foul, so your Lady Cardinals get it back. Tidwell passed it into Van Zandt, who's going to bring it up. She passes it out to Johnson. Back to Roach. Hands it off to Johnson. Looking for something to happen. Van Zandt currently with the ball.
Van Zandt heavily guarded. She just passed over to Tidwell. Tidwell's going to drive the baseline back out to Pence. Van Zandt in the corner. Inside to Roach. She's going to drive in. That ball is blocked by number 15. Ree. So I do have the rosters now. Barnett drives in, gets the layup, so it'll be all tied up here in the first with about 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. 5-5. Van Zandt's going to take that three, and it's good. So Cardinals will go up by 3, score 8-5. And I think we got Ori back. You there?
Yes. Well, I'm echoing again.
Might just have to ignore the echo for now.
We'll see.
Good defense
Roach
right there.
heavily guards her, and she's going to lose the ball, so it's going to go the Cardinals' way.
That's what you like to see, getting your feet set so that you don't get the blocking foul called on you, but standing firm. Sometimes you just got to be stubborn on defense.
Van Zant's going to walk it across the timeline. Kersey's going to set a screen. She's going to drive inside, and Van Zant loses the ball, so it's going to go to the Hillbillies.
Yeah, she had an open lane. She probably could have made that basket, but accidentally just bumped into the Hillbilly standing there.
Sloppy pass there.
Just like that, it's going back to the Lady Cardinals. Van Zant will pass it in for the Lady Cardinals. Gets it to Kersey. Kersey goes up, and she gets that one in. It's going to make it 10-5 in favor of your Lady Cardinals. Looks like that blocking foul is going to be on Culpepper. Ozark looking for something, trying to answer back. It gets blocked by Van Zant. Lady Cardinals now on a fast break. Kersey almost got that one in, but couldn't get it over the rim. Ooh, Culpepper, she gets hers in.
Farmington on a bit of a run right now. Ozark may call timeout soon. They're going at him with the full court press right now.
Yeah, and one thing I like is they didn't necessarily start off the game like that, but once Ozark started to panic and the pressure put on them, they just applied even more with that full court press. Looks like Ozark's going to call a timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back. You're listening to Farm Cards Live Sports Network.
And we're back, Cardinal fans. Here in the first quarter with about 49 seconds left, your Cards are up 12-5. And it looks like number 14. What just happened right there, Dallas? I was looking at the rosters and something happened right there.
Unfortunately, I was looking down at the scoreboard, so I did not catch
Anyways, Barnett will have the ball. She's going to give it over to number 15, Ree, and she's going to go up for the layup, and she's going to get fouled, so it's going to send her to the line for two.
Yeah, I believe that one was on Culpepper. I think her second foul. That one goes around the top of the rim and falls out. Ozark right now, I think, sitting at 1 for 3 on their free throws. That one doesn't quite touch the rim. So 1 for 4 on free throws. That is something that Ozark could definitely be improving on if they want to get back in the game. Only down 7 points. Ball passes it out to Van Zant, who passes it to Johnson.
Trying to find it.
That one just slipped out of Ball's hand. All right, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Scores 12-5 in favor of the Lady Cardinals. We're going to take a quick break, and when the second quarter starts, we'll be back. You've been watching Farm Cards Live Sports Network.
And we're back, Cardinal fans, for here the start of the second quarter. Your Cards are up 12-5. So they're looking to keep this lead a good one.
Yeah, and if you're looking at offense versus defense, offensively, they've been doing pretty good. Got some tough shots, but they could be making a higher percentage. On defense, they've really, like I said, been imposing their will. Ozark's missed a few free throws, so they've benefited from those. But good game so far if you're a Lady Cardinal fan. A pass a little away from the Hillbilly. As a result, it's going to go back to the Lady Cardinals. Looks like it'll be ball passing it into Van Zant.
It looks like a routine pass, but, you know.
Yeah, I think it was just
missed him there.
A little bit of miscommunication, I guess you could say. They weren't really on the same page.
Sounds like a fixture mic there, Ori.
Oh, yes.
Kersey's going to go inside, and that's a good move by her. So Cards will go up 14-5. With about 7:28 here left in the second.
I like what they're doing, staying aggressive on defense, full court pressing them. Again, this is an Ozark offense that at times has kind of slipped away. They've had plenty of games where they've scored less than 20, and Farmington's taking advantage of it.
Inside to Joy. She's going to get that bucket, so Cards only up by 7.
Yeah, that was a tough shot, so I'll give her credit for that one. She kind of had to shoot it up and over the defender there.
Johnson, guarded by Nagel. She's going to pass it over to Van Zandt. Back over to Johnson in the corner to Pence. Eliza Ball at the top. Inside to Kersey. That ball's stolen, and Hillbillies are going to regain it.
Both teams doing a good job of getting a hand in there, forcing turnovers. Ozark's having a good defensive performance. They just have to convert on offense.
Yeah, Ozark, they're hitting some tough shots, but the problem is they're just not hitting the easy ones that they should have.
Yeah, I said it in the pregame. I don't think it went through, but they beat Clarksville, a 22-win team, through the 3-ball. But they haven't really connected on that or much of anything else this game.
Yeah, Lady Cardinals, Pence, not quite, and missed a good opportunity there. But that's not one that gets missed a lot. You remember in the Harrison tournament, it seems like every time the Lady Cardinals were in the corner, that was 3 points on the board.
Yeah, Trinity Johnson in particular was a really good corner specialist. And I said this last week. Not too many things deadlier on a basketball team than a corner threat.
And they're going to get that foul on McKenna Van Zant. She plays a little too aggressive there on defense. And it looks like Joelle Tidwell and Alexis Roach are going to check in for Eliza Ball and Tori Kersey. Barnett's going to inbound the pass. She gets it over to Gibbons.
Farmington needs to stop here to kind of, again, maintain that little security blanket, that little cushion on their lead. Because if I'm Coach Johnson, I'm not too comfortable by leading by 5. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I think they had a good lead going in the first quarter, but Ozark's put up a few points so far in the second quarter. You definitely want to keep your foot on the gas.
Fast break score to Alexis Roach. She's going to get the foul, but doesn't get the and one, so it's going to send her to the free throw line. It looks like we're going to go. We're going to go black screen here real quick.
Well, Roach just hit her first, for those that didn't see that.
Well,
Score now 15-9.
We'll keep you updated on the score. We have a camera issue.
Her second one rimmed out. Still 15-9 Cardinals.
Number 12, Barnett. She's going to drive in. That pass is blocked by Pence, and Van Zandt's going to recover it.
Pence wide open.
Pence doesn't take the three. She drives in. Doesn't get the layup. It's rebounded by Barnett.
Again, this is a speed-based team. She did a great job showing that by driving down to the lane. Nice pump fake. She just have to convert there.
Barnett's guarded by Roach. She passes it over to Nagel. And Gibbons is going to get the foul on Van Zandt, so Cardinals are going to get the ball. Van Zandt's going to walk the ball up the court. In the corner to Tidwell, guarded by Gibbons. Back to the top to Pence. Cardinals looking for the three ball.
Yeah, I think right now they're just trying to run a play, get something set up.
Back out to Johnson. She takes the three, and it's good. She drains it. Cards up by 9.
Ozark offensively here, they need to go back down there and show that they can score quickly, kind of bounce back, answer that pretty big three.
Yeah, this is their biggest deficit of the game so far. They were also down 15-4. Now they're down 18-9.
And again, Ozark, I think they only put up 19 against Berryville and I think 25 against some other teams. This looks like one of those games they maybe close to 25 than the 51 they had against Clarksville.
Van Zandt with the ball. She goes quick inside to Roach, back over to Tidwell, and she gets the floater in. Cards up 20-9 with 3 minutes and 29 seconds left here in the second.
Yeah, and you have to love that passing. Went in, threw a hot pass inside, passed it back inside for the layup.
And it looks like Ozark's going to take a timeout, and we'll take it with them. This is Farm Cards Live Sports Network, and we'll be right back. And we're back, Cardinal fans, here for the second quarter. Cards up 20-9 with about 3 minutes and 26 seconds left. We're coming out of a timeout by the Hillbillies. Hillbillies have the ball. Barnett's going to inbound it to number 12, Barnett, but her name is Keely Barnett, so two Barnetts. Don't get confused there. One's number 3 and one's number 12.
Now, as Farmington gets a little further ahead, I'd like to see Ozark take some low percentage shots, and again, they're forcing their hand right now.
Cards playing some good defense. Looks like Barnett's going to drive in, get the layup. Cards up 20-11 now.
Yeah, just gave up a little bit of room in the lane.
And Kersey comes out of nowhere from the corner and gets the easy 2-bucket here. Cards playing a little trap.
Looks like Ozark's going to call another timeout.
That was to keep possession.
And we'll keep it right here. What do y'all got?
Well, it appears right now, again, I said Ozark had a little more size on Farmington, but it appears that a lot of that size has been sitting on the bench. Ozark has been wanting more speed. They want to get down the court faster. But this Farmington defense, again, they've been doing the full court press. They've had a hard time doing it, and it's shown last possession. They're having to sacrifice timeouts in order to keep possession. They've only got 2 left.
Yeah, you really want to put the pressure on Ozark. You want to make sure that they're feeling it and that they can't get comfortable, because once they get comfortable, that's when they start playing their better offense.
That's something that the Farmington defense prides themselves on, is staying aggressive, forcing bad shots they did against Berryville. They're doing it here right now.
Number 3, Barnett will pass it over to Nagel.
Got to handle that ball. She had an open shot if she had caught it.
Back to Barnett, guarded by Tidwell. Barnett gets it over
I believe that was Roach that tipped it.
to Nagel, but pass is tipped, but Hillbillies still get it. Barnett's going to drive inside. Layup is off, and Kersey will get the rebound. Pass to Pence. Tries to get a fast break pass to Roach.
I don't know if she was thinking quick pass to Roach or kind of a cross-court one to Tidwell.
Yeah, I think it's one of those where either one would have been a great pass. It was kind of like in between, hoping one of them would get it, and I don't think they were really looking.
Barnett. And it looks like they're going to get a foul on Tori Kersey. That's her first foul of the night.
I like the defensive effort, but just a little bit over there. And now I think Ozark is in the bonus.
Yeah, right now we're sitting at 7 fouls. Ozark's sitting at 4. So, yeah, we're in the single bonus right now, so it'll be 1-1.
Ozark needs some shots to get themselves back in this.
First shot up and no good. Cards are going to get the rebound. And Van Zandt will get over to Tidwell at the top. Pence looking for someone to pass it to. Goes inside to Kersey with a nice layup. So Cards will go up 24-11.
That was a beautiful inside pass. I don't quite think one of the Hillbillies was paying attention, and they took advantage of that.
Looks like Johnson's going to check in for someone. She's going to check in for Kersey.
Yeah, I think that's to get Kersey out of foul trouble again. She's only got 2 right now, but you don't want to push things, especially going into a crucial second half.
Right.
Barnett will take the first one, and it's good. She drains it. And she'll get one more.
Again, if Ozark wants to come back into the swing of things here, they'll need some of these shots because they haven't done such a great job at the charity stripe earlier, but we'll see if they can convert here.
She goes 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Cards up 24-13 here with about 1:50 left here in the second.
Yeah, that was something they didn't do very well in the first quarter, and I talked about how they could have improved, and it looks like they're doing that so far.
If you're Farmington, don't rush it here. Again, you obviously probably couldn't hold for the last possession, but
Van Zandt will inbound it to Roach. She goes up for the shot, doesn't get the and one, but she'll go to the line for 2.
One thing I took note of in the pregame, which obviously, again, it wasn't there, but Roach was a big driving force in last week's district tournament. She was a leading scorer, I think, in 2 out of 3 games, and she showed great hustle on offense and defense. Great play there getting to the line.
Roach will take that first one. It's off the back of the rim. Try to get the second one.
Yeah, rebounding is something that Roach does pretty well, along with getting in on some good defensive stops.
One thing I will also note, since we're on the subject of rebounds, since Ozark doesn't have that much size on the court, they haven't gotten their own offensive rebound that much. And Farmington, at times, has given up quite a bit of offensive rebounds.
Pence will get the rebound right there. She'll pass it over to Van Zandt. Van Zandt goes to Tidwell. Tidwell drives inside. Back out to Pence. Looks for the 3. But Barnett comes out of nowhere. Van Zandt spins over to Roach. Pence in the corner with the quick 3, and it's no good. And Bobcats will get the rebound. Looks like her foot may have been out of bounds right there, but no call. Looks like they're going to get Pence on a foul.
Good effort there trying to intercept the pass, but again, just a little too much on that one. That's Farmington's 9th foul of the half.
I said Bobcats, but they're the Hillbillies. I'm just used to Berryville.
Understandable. We didn't
My
just
correction.
come out of a great win against the Bobcats.
And she'll get the first one.
We'll make it 25-14.
If you're Farmington, you want to go down there, have a nice offensive possession. Don't force anything. Don't try to be so fast that you end up taking a bad shot. But you want to score on at least these next two possessions because those are probably your last two of the half.
Barnett goes 2 for 2 at the line. Van Zant with the ball.
If Farmington can go into the half up by more than 10, it'll be huge.
Tidwell looking for someone to pass it to. She's going to get to the top to Van Zant. Van Zant's not afraid to take a long three. Pence looks for it, and that pass is off, and that's Pence's second pass of the night that's been a little too high or a little too out of the way.
Maybe not the best pass choice to make. I mean, obviously, I'm not out there right now, so I couldn't really tell you. But I don't know. You just have to wonder.
Yeah, I think they were trying to get a little back and forth going between her and Van Zant. And that one was just a little off.
Good job by Ozark, staying on Van Zant, forcing the bad pass. They may be holding for the last shot.
And Eliza Ball checked in for Pence. There's about 21 seconds left here in the second. Cards up by 10. Number 2, Joy passes it over to Ree. Back
Ozark
over
wants
to
to go
Joy.
into half on a high note.
Barnett goes inside. That's off the side of the backboard. They get their own rebound and gets the layup.
Somehow that makes it in.
So the Cards won't be up by 10. They'll only be up 25-17 here in the second. We'll come back with about 3 minutes left in halftime, give you guys a little rundown of the first and a little pregame of the second half. I'm here with Corey Phillips and Dallas Walker. This is Farm Cards Live Sports Network, and we'll be right back. And we're back, Cardinal fans, here for the start of the second half. Cards up 25-17. I think Dallas Norrie gave you guys a little rundown of the half before and the half coming. So take it away, guys.
All right, so Farmington is up right now, 25-17. And this hasn't been their best offensive night, but they've played very well on defense. Again, you've had some players, Roach, Pence, Van Zandt, they've all had some pretty decent games. Now, one thing I'd like to see them do a little more again is maybe make a few more of their free throws. And that goes for both sides. And Ozark, again, this is an offense that I've said probably 2 times already is inconsistent. So I think as long as we stay, clamp down on defense, don't give them free shots, stay aggressive, basically a continuation of what we did last week, I think we'll be fine. What do you think, Dallas?
Yeah, I agree with you talking about the free throws. We've missed a few. Not Berryville. Ozark has missed a few more. I will say, like what you were talking about, it hasn't been their best offensive night. We have missed some open threes. We could be doing some of those things better. One thing I would say a strong point of our game has been our defense.
It has, yes.
For most, I would say for 97% of the game so far, we played a pretty strong defensive game. We've gotten some tips on some passes. We've gotten some blocks, and we've just made them take the tough shots that they don't want to take. And I think that factors into a big part of the game, and that factors into why we're up 25-17 right now.
Yeah, one thing that Ozark did well, like heading to half, is that they did a good job getting down there on offense, getting some shots. Again, their last possession of the first half was really nice. Now, they didn't take the best shot on earth at first, but then they got their own rebound, put it back up and in. They've really, I think, done a good job scouting us out. They've got lots of speed on the floor to match us, but one thing I think they'll take a little bit more of in the second half is some more threes, I think they'll take a little more risks because, again, they played it pretty safe throughout most of the first half, and right now, again, the results haven't been too great for them.
And while you bring that up, I will say we got a little foul happy in the first half. I believe we ended it with 10. They were kind of spread out, so it wasn't really any particular person that was in foul trouble.
No.
But I would say I wouldn't...
We got plenty, though, with 2.
I wouldn't say that you would want to, replicate that again in the second half.
But you do want to stay aggressive.
Yeah, you want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep fighting for it. So if that, happens as a product of that, then it happens.
Well, we got the final couple seconds of the half here, so we're going to head into the third quarter. Cards up 25-17. It looks like we're going to have the same squad that we started the game with: Tidwell, Van Zandt, Roach, Johnson, and Pence. And it looks like the Hillbillies are going to have Barnett, Gibbons, the other Barnett, Nagel, and who is that center right there? What number is she?
I believe that's number 10.
Don't quote us on that.
Hey, it's from the side. We're gonna call it number 10 right now until we see otherwise.
What's the delay here?
Tidwell's going to inbound the ball to Van Zandt. Van Zandt going to be guarded by Barnett. She's going to take a quick three. Start off the third quarter. It's no good. Rebounded by number 10. Don't have her name on my roster. Barnett over the corner. That three's no good off the back of the rim. Hillbillies are going to get the rebound, though. Number 10 takes the three. It's good. So Cards will only be up by 5 here in the start of the third quarter.
Farmington, they need to go down there and rebound there. They got to bounce back, get a good shot. Don't take forever to take a shot, obviously, but you want to take a nice one.
Roach inside, tries to go for the bucket. It's no good, but Johnson takes the three to answer the Hillbillies three. So the Cards will go up here by 8.
Again, no time to panic. We're still ahead. Nice job by Johnson realizing that, going down and getting the three.
Van Zandt almost had that one down at the other end of the court.
Gibbons goes for the three. It's no good. Johnson gets the rebound. Johnson passed it over to Van Zandt. Van Zandt will take it over the timeline. Johnson in the corner, guarded by Barnett. Cross-court pass to Van Zandt. She takes the long three, and it's good. Cards, 2 threes here to start off the second half.
And it feels like just, a minute ago, They're only up by 5, and 2 3-pointers having back up by 11. It's
Barnett.
the momentum that the Lady Cardinals want.
Barnett with the ball. She's guarded by Pence. She'll drive inside. That's blocked by Van Zant. Fast break to Pence. Goins for the layup, and it's blocked by Gibbons. So back-to-back blocks there. But Cards will get the ball back.
Good hustle getting down there by the Hillbillies. Farmington hopefully will have a little better possession this time out. They do.
Good inside basket right there. It's going to be 2 more.
Barnett, she's guarded by Van Zant. Over to Gibbons.
Ozark needs to take a good shot here, not allow Farmington to get back out on a fast break, because that's what's really been a great cause of Farmington plunging back out ahead.
Cards up 33-20 here with 5:44 left in the third. Barnett guarded by Johnson. He's going to try to set up a play. Up top is Gibbons. She's going to get it over to number 10. She's guarded by Tidwell. Back up top to Gibbons. Gibbons is going to drive in. That layup's blocked by Roach. Van Zant with the ball. She's going to take it across the timeline over to Tidwell. Tidwell goes out to the corner to Pence. And that three's good. Cardinals haven't missed a three here in the second half. Cards up 36-20 with 5:05 left in the third.
Yeah, like we said in the first half and in the Harrison tournament, better watch out for those corner threes.
Ozark, they need to get something going. Obviously, you can't call another timeout because you only have 2 left. But they got to find some way to put it into this momentum that Farmington's got right now.
Hillbillies will inbound it. Barnett with the ball. She's about mid-range from the goal. She'll back it out to the three-point line. She's guarded by Van Zant.
Yeah, it looked like Ozark had something going into halftime and coming out, but then Lady Cardinals kind of quickly shut that down, and they're on a run of their own.
Barnett dribbles around. She's guarded by Pence in the corner to Nagel. She takes the three. Cards up 36-23. Both teams on fire with the threes in the second half. Van Zant at the three-point line over to Johnson. She looks for the three ball but doesn't take it. Inside to Roach. She gets the foul, doesn't get the and one, so she'll go to the line for 2.
And in talking about the last offensive possession Ozark had, those are the type of things they need to have, the type of possessions they need to have going forward. They don't need to be taking bad shots. You know, Farmington, it gives them easy ammo to go down court pretty quickly on a fast break and get the shot.
Alexis makes her first one. I believe, don't quote me on this, I believe it's her birthday today. Either today or it was yesterday, but happy birthday to her.
Barnett with the ball. She's guarded by Pence. Gibbons goes inside, guarded by Roach. Roach almost steals it, but goes out of bounds on the Cardinals, so Hillbillies will have the ball back.
Ozark needs to get the ball out.
21. Nagel take the three, but it's way off the mark. Fast break to Tidwell. Tidwell's going to go inside, and they call her for the walk.
Carried the ball for a step or 2.
Yeah, and she really wanted that shot. She almost got it off, but right there at the end just took an extra step.
Again, you can't fault them for going down the court quickly on the fast break because a lot of their fast breaks have worked, and it's a big reason why they're ahead by a lot. But again, you just got to come down with it, then dribble.
Number 15, Ree, and number 2, Joy will check in for the Hillbillies. They're going to try to inbound the ball,
5 seconds.
and they're going to get her for the 5-second violation. So Cards are going to get the ball. They're going to inbound it on the far side of the court.
They struggled to get it in the last time, and this time they finally got him for the 5 seconds.
Roach inbounded, or Van Zant inbounded the ball to Roach inside.
Pence wanted that three. It looks like
Van Zant takes the long wing three. It's no good, but Roach gets the rebound. She goes up for the putback and gets the foul, so she's going to go back to the line for 2.
Roach doing a good job this game. Again, getting to the free throw line. That's where a lot of her points have come from. We'll see if she can get this to a 15, 16-point game.
Yeah, and like we mentioned, one thing she really does well is rebounding. She's not always in the best position to get the rebounds, but somehow she just kind of wiggles her way in there and seems to come down with it time after time.
Second one's no good. Cards up 38-23 with 3:44 left in the third.
Ozark wants to make a statement here. They got to do it within this last 3 minutes. If they let Farmington get too far ahead, this game may be out of reach.
Barnett drives in on the Cards. She gets the foul, so she'll head to the line.
Yeah, I would say, in my opinion, being down around 20-ish at the start of the fourth quarter would not be very helpful for the Lady Hillbillies. It wouldn't make for a good tone.
Even being down 15. Now, I will say this. You did say that Farmington needed to stop fouling or not quite, push it as much.
Right.
This was their first foul, and it took them over 4 minutes to finally get one.
Yeah. So I think sometimes, obviously, when you play aggressively, you're going to get fouls. But it is possible to play aggressively without,
Pence in the corner with a quick three. It's no good off the inside of the rim. Roach will get the rebound. She goes up for the putback, and it rolls in. Cards up, go 40-23, kind of building the lead here later in the third.
Yeah, nice little suspenseful roll around. Falls in, gets the Lady Cardinal crowd excited.
Barnett tries to get to the other Barnett, but Van Zandt will steal it. She's going to get it inside to Tidwell. Tidwell goes up for the layup, and she gets fouled, so they'll send her.
Ozark coach wanted to
charity
walk.
stripe.
Now, again, if I'm Ozark, you only have 2 timeouts left, but if Tidwell hits these shots, again, I think you need to take a break, kind of gather your players' thoughts, because, again, they went from being down 5 about 4 minutes ago to now being down 19. Another possession could make it a 20-point game, pretty much out of reach.
Tidwell hits that first one. Cards go up 41-23, and she misses the second one. Kersey gets the rebound. Cards looking for a three. Johnson goes for it. It's no good.
Now, this is a crucial possession for Ozark. They need to take their time and get a good shot.
She'll get over to Barnett. In the corner to Gibbons. That mid-range is no good. Van Zandt stops it from going out of bounds and throws it back inbound. Inside to Tidwell. Back out to Pence. She's going to take the three. It's no good off the back inside part of the rim. And the Hillbillies will get the rebound.
Ozark defense right now is just lack tenacity, lack the physicality. And they've been giving us a lot of wide open shots. If we'd converted on all of them, this would be pretty bad.
Van Zandt, or Cardinals get the steal, and Van Zandt will have the ball.
3-on-3.
It's wide open in the corner, and they're going to get the Hillbillies for a foul. And it's going to send Van Zandt to the line for 2.
Yeah, a little skirmish for the ball at the other end. They did a 3-on-3 fast break. Not a bad result when you end up going to the line for 2.
Van Zandt with the first shot. It's good. Cards go up 42-23 with 2:03 left in the third. It looks like Culpepper and Ball will check in for Tidwell and Johnson. Second one is in and out, but Kersey gets the rebound, and they're going to get a walk on Kersey, so it'll go to the Hillbillies.
Yeah, tough skirmish for the ball there, but I guess she drug her knee.
Yeah, I think we saw a similar situation like that in Harrison.
They're going to get Pence for the foul. Foul on Madison Pence. That's her second foul of the night. Barnett will inbound the ball to Gibbons. It's stolen by Culpepper. Van Zandt tries to get it inside to Kersey, but the ball's fumbled around, so.
Great job getting the steal there. You saw the Ozark coach kind of trying to combat the full court press, but again, they're just on another level tonight.
Yeah, Lady Cardinals stole the ball, and it looked like it could have been a kicked ball violation, but I think they ruled it off the shin.
Yeah, I think it was.
Barnett will take the wide open three. It's off the front of the rim, and Van Zandt will get the rebound. She's going to take it across the half court, get it into Kersey. Kersey's going to drive inside, and they're going to get a foul on the Hillbillies, so they'll send Kersey to the line.
Yeah, I don't think the Hillbillies had their feet planted, and I believe that blocking foul was a product of that.
Kersey will take her first shot. It's good. Cards go up 43-23 with about a minute 25 here left in the third.
And if you're Ozark, you'll be the fourth quarter is about to start soon. If you're the coach, you're in a tough spot. What do you say to them? I mean, they were within 5 just a few minutes ago. Now it's 21-point deficit.
And they're going to get number 12, Barnett, with picking up the ball, so it'll go back to the Cardinals.
Yeah, and remember, this tournament is similar to Harrison, where you only have to win 1 to be in. So loser goes home here, a lot on stake.
Pence will fumble that pass around and it'll go out of bounds, so it'll go back to the Hillbillies. A lot of change of possessions real quick right there.
Yeah, as long as Farmington just keeps their foot on the gas, as long as they don't let something really drastic happen, play their worst basketball in a decade, they should be well on their way to Magnolia.
That'd be pretty drastic there, Ori.
It would be. I mean...
But then again, it's sport. You got to remember when we played at Harrison, we were down. So, it's kind of just one of those cases. You say, well, anything can happen, but I do agree. It does look kind of unlikely at the moment.
Culpepper tipped that pass, but the Hillbillies will regain it. Barnett goes up for the layup and gets the and one, so she'll go to the line for one more. Try to make a three-point play for the Hillbillies.
Yeah, a tough situation right there on ball. Just kind of stuck in that 2-on-1 fast break, and you're always going to leave a man open when you're in that situation.
Barnett takes her first shot. It's good. There's about a minute 11 left here in the third. Cards up 44-26. Van Zant with the ball. She'll take it across the timeline. She's guarded by Barnett. She's going to drive inside. She sees something open, and she gets the layup. Cards go up 46-26. Cards in a little bit of a full-court press. They'll let off of it a little bit. Barnett at the top, guarded by Pence. She's going to drive inside, back out to number 10. She takes the quick three, and it's no good. Rebounded by Kersey. And they're going to get a jump ball called, and it's going to go back to the Hillbillies.
Jump ball. Ozark basket.
Yeah, Kersey had a good rebound that time, just couldn't quite pull it free from the hands of the Lady Hillbillies.
Gibbons will inbound the ball to number 10. She'll take the mid-range. It's good. Hillbillies got 28 now to Farmington's 46. Van Zandt will get to Pence. She's at the three-point line. She doesn't take it. Back to Pence. She takes the three. It's no good. And they're going to get a foul on Culpepper. And looks like Roach is going to check in for Culpepper.
That'll be her 4th foul of the game so far. Likely she doesn't come back in until possibly later in the game.
I think she will come back in soon, though. Because, again, once you'll reach that point in the fourth where you don't want your star players in the game, save them for your next matchup. I don't think we've seen the last over there. Who is that?
A little passing around of the ball.
14, Ozark.
They're going to get a foul on Gibbons.
That's their 3rd.
Eliza Ball check it into Van Zant. Van Zant's guarded by Barnett. She's going to get over to Pence at the wing. Back out to Kersey. Card's really passing the ball around right now. Pence at the top. She takes the three, and it's good. She drains it. And it looks like Hillbillies are not going to get another shot off before the third quarter, so we'll take it with them. Cards up 49-28 here at the end of the third. This is Farm Cards Live Sports Network, and we'll be right back. And we're back, Cardinal fans, here for the start of the fourth quarter. Cards up 49-28. Before we get started here, I want to mention a couple of our sponsors. We have Tony Satchery's, PG Telco, Ozark Dermatology. You guys got any more? I'm kind of...
I know. Did you mention Arvest Bank?
Arvest Bank.
Bauman
and Crosno.
Very helpful. Awesome sponsors.
Hey, we couldn't do it without them.
Nope. So, shout out to you guys.
Anyway, cards go inside to Kersey. Kersey will go back out to Roach.
Van Zant wide open.
Van Zant's three is off the front of the rim. Hillbillies will get the rebound. Barnett with the ball. She's guarded by Van Zant. Givens at the top, guarded by Ball. She'll drive inside. Back out to number 10. She'll take that shot, but it's no good. Pence will get the rebound. Van Zandt will get it inside to Roach, and she'll get the layup. Cards go up 51-28. Getting a pretty good lead here in the second half.
Yeah, with a nice pass up court like that, and for the 2 points, Lady Cardinals will take that all day. It's going to be a jump ball. Looks like Berryville's going to retain possession. Nice job, Eliza Ball right there, putting on that defensive pressure. Another jump ball. This one, the pressure put on by Roach. Possession is actually going to go to Farmington now, so you're going to have Eliza Ball passing it in to Van Zant.
Van Zandt will take it across the timeline. Gets it over to the wing to Pence. Pence goes inside to Kersey. She's double-teamed by two Hillbillies, and they'll call a jump ball and they'll go back to the Hillbillies.
I think that's the third one in just as many possessions.
Barnett with the ball. She's guarded by Pence, or Van Zandt, I'm sorry. Back to the top to Gibbons. Gibbons takes a three. It's no good. Not a really high percentage shot right there. She's really like right on top of the three-point line. Van Zandt with the ball over to Ball. She takes the three. It's no good. Rebounded by Roach, and they're going to get the jump ball again. It'll go to the Cardinals.
Jump ball.
Van Zandt will inbound the ball. She'll get it over to Kersey. Kersey will drive inside. Gets the foul. She'll head to the line for two.
I'll be on number 14.
Gibbons, I think.
Kersey knocks home the first one.
And again, that was foul number 7 for Ozark, so now Farmington's in the bonus.
Also, shout out to Brian Dean, who apparently has noticed I've been saying Berryville a couple times instead of Ozark. My apologies.
None of us would have caught it. We couldn't do it without Brian Dean.
Brian Dean's the man behind the scene. Unfortunately, hasn't been to the tournament with us, but leading us well.
What a guy. What a guy.
Pencil inbounded to Van Zandt. Cut you off there, Dallas.
No, it's fine.
Inside to Kersey. She'll get the 2-bucket. Cards go up 55-30. Hillbillies just looking for any shot right now. Barnett takes the huge arcing three. It's no good. Roach will be there on the fast break. She gets the 2-bucket. Cards go up 57-30 with about 5:21 here left in the fourth.
Farmington just really putting it on. Want to make in this game with the exclamation mark.
Van Zandt will get the steal. She's going to pass it inside to Pence, and Cards get another fast break score.
Ozark just sluggish. You can tell that, again, they just don't have any momentum. They don't have really much energy. They're sluggish. Ozark's going to take a timeout.
And we'll take it with them, Maury. This is Farm Cards Live Sports Network, and we'll be right back. And we're back, Cardinal fans, here for the fourth quarter. There's about 4 minutes and 53 seconds left. Cards up 59-30. Hillbillies trying to recover from this deficit. Gibbons will take the three. It's no good. And Johnson will get the rebound.
Yeah, like Ori said before the break, Cardinals looking to put an exclamation mark on this one. Always nice to go into a tournament win being almost by 30.
Again, yes. Look at the PG game. Look at what effect it had on them. Following that, they had two of their best games of the year against two teams that had previously beaten them. $61-30 right now.
Nice basket right there.
Ozark looking to make some mass subs in a second here.
I have to imagine it wouldn't be too long before we start making some substitutions.
Number 10 will take that close mid-range. Hershey goes inside. Doesn't get the floater. It's in and out. Cards still up 61-32 here in the fourth. Gibbons will drive inside. It'll be off the mark. Cards will get the rebound.
Culpepper doing a nice job of using that arm span to pull down that rebound.
Roach in the corner. Passes back out to Kersey. Cards passing the ball around right now. Roach up top. Inside to Roach. She doesn't get the two bucket, but Culpepper will get the putback. Cards go up 63-32 here in the fourth with about 3:07 left.
And that's really where you see a lot of Culpepper getting her points, is right there in those second chance points. Likes to go up for the rebound and immediately put it right back. Looks like Ozark is going to make some substitutions.
Ozark, again, want to get some of those players in, give them some tournament experience, and, again, they're looking to go out on a high note as well. Then they overall, I think they had a pretty good 2.5 quarters, but they just didn't have the talent to match, I don't think, tonight. And you can't fault them for that. Again, Farmington's a really good team, and we'll see what they can do next season. Maybe we'll see them back here again.
0-0, get the foul. Cards are in the bonus, so it'll send Culpepper to the line.
Culpepper makes the first one.
Looking ahead, it looks like Farmington may be going deeper in that rotation, give some other players some tournament experience as well.
This is the point in the game, guys, where
sending forward to the scores table.
Our job gets a little boring.
Maybe so.
Looking at the score right now, I'm pretty laid back. I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, you're over here smacking on the popcorn.
I'm trying to be as incognito with the popcorn as possible.
Yeah, it looks like Earnhardt, Fuqua, Drain, and I believe Camilla are about to come in.
The Card will take a mass substitution right here. Take out some of their starters, save them for Friday.
They'll get a day off between this. It's going to be pretty big that they do because, again, they'll be playing some really good teams these next couple games. They'll need to be ready for them.
Word on the street is that Lady Cardinals will be playing Friday, I believe, at 4 again.
There will be,
so
yes.
We'll be here around the same time. Sadly, I can't say we will be here for the guys' game.
They're playing Pottsville tonight. It's going to be a tough one.
I think Buns will attempt to get a little live going on her phone. May not be the same, but it'll be something. And if not, we'll try to direct you to the first broadcast that's live on that game.
Yeah, it might be, I believe, there might be a Morrilton or at Pottsville. Somebody else might be broadcasting it, but
I think I heard Morrilton is.
Yeah, it'll be or at least a radio telecast at the very minimum.
And again, just kind of looking to get that game. Farmington, again, they lost both their games last week. Really, a lot of it was in the shot selection. I think Will Primmore's going to need to have a really good game tonight for us to come out on top.
And that's another thing I noticed during those games is that the teams that we were playing were really clamping down on Will. But anyway, I know I just cut that whole conversation off. There's about 35 seconds left. I didn't even notice it here in the fourth. Cards up 67-32.
They're just running the clock, so
yeah,
there might not be much left here.
I believe it's a mercy rule.
And I'm assuming
the clock is going to keep running.
This is Hillbillies' last game of the season.
Yeah, again, though, they came prepared. They had a pretty decent game, at least until midway into the third. Just got to play 4 quarters.
Clock counting down. 6 seconds left. Cards about to get their first win here in
That's
regionals.
it.
And
That's all, folks.
that's going to be it. Cards win 67-32 here in the first round of regionals. Y'all got any final thoughts before we let them go?
I was just going to say Lady Cardinals did a great job. We talked about some keys before the game. I feel like they hit on every single one of those. And then looking at the other side of the ball, Ozark played a great game. Shout out to them, all the seniors. I know they played hard. I know it's getting emotional down there, but both teams really laid it all on the line. It's just, unfortunately only one team can win.
Yeah, only one side of the scoreboard that can have more points than the other. Well, or you got anything before we go?
Well, I'll be brief, but basically Farmington had a really nice game tonight. Ozark, again, good team, but tougher matchups lie ahead, and we'll be back Friday for some more.
Well, I'm with Dallas Walker, Ori Phillips. Your girls just got a big win here in the first round of regionals. I'm Brody Hill. This is Farm Cards Live Sports Network, and we'll be back Friday for the girls at 4. Y'all have a good night.